33, 33, 34. I thought Canada was cold. Even Dio is warm. So we just got to the Terrasse Saint-Ambroise, I guess it's called. It's so hot today, it's Canada Day, but we're just dying, so we're gonna get an Uber back. So I got interrupted by our Uber driver that just arrived, but this is what the temperature was. This is insane for Montreal. This barely happens, and it's gonna be like that for almost a full week. Normally it's 2-3 days at the most, so. Tuesday morning about 10 a.m. I'm heading out to a local store because I need some new business cards. I had those made like I think it was last November, but all the information on it has changed, so I need to redo them all. And I normally go to that local store. It's still pretty warm, but that's the best way to get there, I think. It's like 15 minutes walking. Now the next thing I want to talk about, or try to structure a little bit better in the vlog, is try to come up with an idea of what I want to do for the current week and kind of update you at the end of the week to say whether I was able to complete all of those tasks I had in mind. So yesterday was Monday, and that's when I edited the vlog, but I do feel like I want to try to do that another day. I don't want to take the Monday morning to do that because it does take a lot of productivity, but I'll see how it goes. I also worked yesterday at making a new build for the people on my Discord to try new puzzles, because I do need to playtest a lot more of the puzzles. Now it's almost noon on Tuesday. This afternoon I have to work for my client, so I'm gonna have to step away from the game dev a little bit. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday is Twitch, so I'll be on Twitch again, try to come up with new puzzles and try to figure out what I was talking in last week, so we'll try to restructure the project to be able to work a little bit better. Thursday this week was supposed to be CGX Montreal, however we got an email this morning saying it was postponed. So I don't know what happened, but they decided that either they were not ready, it was too quick since CGX Ottawa, did they not have other issues, we don't know. The only thing I know is I now have Thursday free, but I think I'll use that also to work for my clients, because this week was a bit rough because Monday was holiday. And then the rest of the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is Comic-Con Montreal. I have a booth there, so I'll be there from pretty much all day. I'll be even more tired than CGX, but I do hope to capture a little bit more of the event for you guys and see how the people react to everything, and try to vlog a little bit more about the process. CGX Ottawa was my first time trying something like that. Now I want to try to entertain you guys a little bit more about what's happening, and maybe try to show a little bit more about the other games, but we'll see. I'm still alone at my booth, and if there's so many people I won't be able to step away, so that's how it's going to be for this week. So on this week's stream, there was a lot of issues again. It seems like that's going to be the recurrent theme lately. So just before jumping on stream, I was able to get a conversation with people on Twitter about how I can improve the blueprint compilation time that I mentioned earlier. And I had a few very nice explications as to what is happening. So
Since the objects that I'm trying to compile has too many circular references and too many instances in my current level, it takes forever to compile. Like 2016 is when I started this project, and I built a bunch of foundation in the game that were terrible programming practice. And I think sometime in 2017, I started kind of reworking into smaller pieces so that it's more modular and easier to maintain. But there was so much content that was still using the 2016 code that I was saying, okay, I'll have to, let's say, I have to keep this one, but I was able to remove, let's say, this one, and this one, I was able to remove this, but I had to keep this. So right now in 2018, by the way, we're in 2018 right now, I have a mess of code right now. So here there will be two solutions. One of them is the hardest one. It might not be done completely, but it's to try to fix some of those circular references to make it a little bit easier. But I think the most critical one was to just move on to an empty level that has no instance of that object I want to recompile and compile at that point. And the shift is completely different. So this is going to be a nice workaround for now. This makes it so much easier than having a separate project where I'll go and compile my objects and bring them back. Basically, I can do that right in the same project, so it will save me a lot of headaches. And the very last part, even though it's not a big improvement in terms of gameplay, I had a lot of refactoring done to try to understand a little bit more about what is happening in each of my blocks. Last week I had issue creating new puzzles with a new block mechanic because one, it was taking too long to compile, and two, I did not understand how the block mechanic was working anymore because it was programmed back in 2016. Now I think I finally figured it out, and all the block mechanics seems to be working fine. So while there was no new puzzles created with this puzzle mechanic, we're getting one step closer. Next week we should be able to actually make the puzzles and get that section of the game done. Once that's done, there will be 4 more sections left to do in terms of puzzles. We're almost there in terms of amount of puzzle that needs to be created. So thanks for the people that came and joined me on stream. Next time will be next Wednesday as usual. And just another quick thing I did right at the beginning of the stream is I remember that some people were complaining about the font that I use in the game, saying like it was almost breaking their immersion, which I took kind of straight to the heart. So I just took some time to experiment and change the font on the main menu and some of the dialogue. And I think it actually improves a lot the game as well. Now it fits a little bit more the whole aspect of the game, the sci-fi atmosphere. So that was super simple. It was done very quickly.
It's about 9:15 p.m. Just came back from friends, but we're gonna try to go and go to see the Canada Day fireworks in the old port, so hopefully I can capture some good things there too.